Don't know what's so special, but let's try them out. Another thing to mention that's great is that you also get this memo or mem office carrying case, which fits all of the 80 markers, and they just fit really well. So you could store them easily. You don't have to worry about buying like a Copic marker storage rack or a desk storage for your markers. They fit really well in here. Easy. You can zip them up and just throw them anywhere in your office, your desk, your kitchen, living room, wherever you can. But they look really good, and the storage is nice. I like it. Alright guys, here's all the colors in the marker pack. It's 80 colors for $30, which I think is a great deal. I haven't tried them yet, but I just want to show you guys the colors so you get a good idea of what you actually get. So I'll go a little closer. You guys can see all the different colors. You also get a colorless blender, which I think is pretty cool. I've never liked these because they just usually mess the colors up. But I think the colors are actually pretty light and pretty nice overall. Not too much reds or yellows or blues, but pretty standard stuff. Let's see how they work. Alright guys, so one thing that I realized I don't like about these markers is that it goes through the paper. So even though the color looks like it came out pretty solid and pretty good, when you look at the back, it just ran right through the paper, and if I didn't have another sheet of paper down, it would have just went all over the place and probably ruined my desk. So that's one thing you have to watch out if you do get these markers. I'll leave a link to the markers in my description. But if you do get these markers, you have to be careful with the fact that it does run through the paper, and that kind of sucks. It also leaves like wet spots in the actual paper. I don't know, maybe I'm just using the wrong paper, but I think I'm using pretty good medium paper. If you look at like spots like right here, or right here, or up here, especially here, you can see that it just leaves a bunch of water spots, and like it's just nasty. It leaves these like water stains, as if almost like kind of like watercolors do, and that's what I don't like about them. I also don't like how the blending doesn't really blend in. Some of the colors just sit on top. If you try to create soft blending lines, you just really can't create them unless you use the right shades. Here I managed to create some soft blending lines, but not much. Even under the eyes, just a little bit, and that's just because I used the right tone between the eyes as well. But if you try to use a darker tone on anything too light, it just doesn't create that soft blend line. They don't flow into each other as beautifully as maybe some of the more expensive brands will. And that's just one of my pet peeves about the markers in general. But I think for the price, you get a bang for your buck. You get a bunch of colors. And one thing I do like about the markers is you can see that, let me let it focus. You can see the color code and the name on the markers. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. But it has the name, the colors, and it has a thick chisel end. And it also has the thin side, and that's what I really like. I do wish the chisel side was maybe a brush tip. I think brush tips would eliminate the problem of the markers sitting up and not blending in correctly. I think that's just a better kind of marker. But these are a cheaper brand, and I think they do work great for some small stuff. My final take on these markers is for $30, I think you get a bang for your buck. I just don't think the quality is the best. So if you're looking for something beginner that can get you started and really help you develop your style using Copic markers, then I think they're a great investment. I think you get a decent color combination. I think if you want more, you should go with the 120 for I think $50. But the 80 for 30 works great, and it's a great way to get started, and I think they're a great buy. Overall guys, if you liked the video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see more tutorials about me comparing art supplies from the cheaper side, things from Amazon, or maybe even the dollar store, let me know. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.